Okay, today we're going to show you how to install the new Earthwool glasswool underfloor insulation under the floor of your house.
Did you know that even with good insulation in the ceiling and walls, many houses lose up to 20% of heat through the floor?
This is very common in homes with suspended timber floors like this that are open underneath, allowing the cold air to come up into the house. Oh, geez, it's cold in here, isn't it?
Yes, and all this cold air is going straight through the floorboards,
Seeping through the cracks and making it very drafty in the winter.
Oh, and really cold on your feet too.
That's got to be costing the homeowners a lot of money. And that's not good. So we recommend installing Earthwool glasswool underfloor insulation roll, saving you money year round.
That's right. Knauf Insulation have designed this highly energy efficient underfloor insulation roll to keep our homes warmer in winter and cooler in summer.
Indeed. And now, drum roll please, cue the wind machine. And now, with a wind wash barrier.
Please explain.
Glad you asked. Because the special laminated wind wash barrier provides protection from air movement under the home and ensures the thermal performance of the insulation is not compromised.
Of course. Unlike insulation without a wind wash barrier that allows air to get in, thus reducing the thermal performance of the insulation.
You've got it! Having the wind wash barrier is just like wearing a windbreaker. And because it's Earthwool glasswool, there's no added formaldehyde, no odour, it won't catch on fire, won't sustain vermin, won't encourage the growth of fungi, mould or bacteria. It's great for sound absorbing, and wait for it, it's non-hygroscopic. Oh yeah, as everyone knows, that means it won't absorb atmospheric moisture.
Not bad, eh?
And as we'll show you, it's easy to handle and quick and easy to install.
With no strapping required.
Now you're talking. So no wonder Earthwool glasswool is the top choice for both professional installers and DIYers alike. Right then, so what do you got there?
Well, the first step is to measure up the area and work out the total square metres you need to cover. Make yourself a diagram. Here's one I prepared earlier, and take note of where electrical or plumbing services are. And if you've got irregular areas like we do, then break it down into sections. Complete the calculations for each and then add them all up, and that's your total area to cover.
And you'll need to know your joist width. Depending on the age of your home, there's a lot of different joist spacing out there. The most common spacing is 430 or 580 mil. In this case, it's 430.
This handy tear-off sheet will help you to work out the number of packs you'll need for the area you're covering.
And you can also download this from the Knauf Insulation website.
Earthwool glasswool underfloor insulation is available as handy rolls.
Cool. So, in a nutshell, all you've got to do is check out the installation instructions on the Knauf Insulation website, calculate the area, buy your rolls, fit them in, and you're done. Ta-da! Not bad, eh?
Oh, I don't know. A bit quick, don't you think? We're supposed to be showing people how to do it.
Fair enough. Okay, let's just back up a minute and have a talk about safety. There's a lot of applications for underfloor insulation with different setups and ease of access. You may have a house suspended on piers like this one with a wooden subfloor. There's a reasonable crawl space, it's nice and dry. Others may be on a steep slope and will require a safe work platform to get to the highest points. Or it may be in a garage area where you've got a room above.
So consider the environment you're working in and how you can safely access it.
If you're working in an underfloor like this, it could be dusty, you'll be in the dirt, and there may be a few creepy crawlies around, so dress sensibly.
Like this.
To protect you on your underfloor adventure, we recommend full-length clothing, sensible shoes, a face mask, eye protection, gloves, a portable light, and a bicycle helmet makes a good stack hat if you're working in a tight space.
Additional safety warning, look out for these end caps. They're extremely sharp and pointing down at you.
In terms of tools, you're going to need a tape measure, a retractable knife, and a heavy-duty stapler. Now, we've got a few electrical cables under the floor here, so it's imperative that we identify them all before we start installing. And best to shut off the power at the breakers.
If you're unsure, refer to the electrical safety information on the packaging.
Right then, let's get installing. Oh, and by the way, if you need any more information, detailed instructions are on the packaging, as well as on the Knauf Insulation website.
The first thing to do is cut the rolls in the middle, like this. And hey presto, you'll get 2 handy rolls out of each pack, which are now easier to move around. We'll lay these out evenly around the work area. Now it's best to start at the furthest point away from the entrance and work your way back.
Now you may remember our joist width was 430mm, so we're going to trim the rolls to suit, ensuring we leave enough insulation either side to staple it in place. To start, we simply fit our first piece of insulation between the joists, snugging it up against the floorboards and folding it back each side, evenly into the corners. Then we secure the insulation in place by stapling down the turndowns about every 200mm. We'll secure one side of the roll, then gently pull the roll taut and secure the other side, working our way along the roll. You can use a retractable knife to cut the rolls down into more manageable lengths. When you're butting 2 pieces of insulation together, make sure there's a close, firm fit with no gaps. You can use tape to seal the joints if you like. Where required, use your retractable knife to cut the insulation to fit, but always be aware not to cut into any electrical cables. In a lot of older houses, the joist spacing can be a bit random. However, this can easily be accommodated by the underfloor roll.
When installing insulation around plumbing pipes and junction boxes, cut the insulation to ensure a tight fit around them. Extreme care must be taken not to staple through any electrical wiring or phone cables. Only staple where you can see the wood you're stapling to. And make sure you don't block any ventilation openings.
Now, if you haven't worked with Earthwool glasswool in the past, you're going to love it. This stuff's amazing. It's super soft and easy to cut.
Using revolutionary Ecos technology and recycled glass bottles, Earthwool glasswool is made by Knauf Insulation and does not contain added chemicals and artificial colours. As you can see, we're making great progress.
Yep, it's looking great and we've got a nice snug fit throughout.
For any areas like a garage where you want to achieve a better appearance, you could simply install some light grade plywood up against the joists. But that's up to you.
Well, thanks to Earthwool glasswool and you, we've now got a house that's going to be nice and comfortable year round.
And no more frozen feet in winter on those cold, hard floorboards.
Indeed.
And of course, you'll be saving energy.
And money. If you need any more information, visit knaufinsulation.com.au.
Happy installing!